I'm Dr. Lara, and welcome to another episode of Question and Answers with the Angels. So, I have one question and then I have another comment that someone said, but I really wanted to expand on it because it goes along with the first question. So, someone had written in that they have been having headaches, migraines, cold, hot flashes. They're not sleeping, all of this stuff. And they're beyond the point of having hot flashes. Like they shouldn't be having hot flashes. And if you're a woman, you know what I mean. So she was just asking why this was happening. So I'm going to go in and ask the angels that question, and it's probably going to lead into this other comment that somebody had said. So here we go. So I'm just calling my angels in. And they're showing me that they're so funny when I do this because they're on a panel and they're very studious. So it's like, okay, let's answer your question. So it's kind of like when we ask these questions, we're in school. So, and they encourage us to be curious. They're encouraging us to tell others what is going on with ourselves, like not out into the world, anyone that'll listen, but to be curious about what's happening to you. Because when you speak what's happening to you, maybe if you ask a question here, you're asking a question for probably thousands and millions of people that are experiencing the same thing you are. So you are not alone in what you are experiencing. And they really want to stress the importance of community and communication, because when you have communication and community and you feel like you're part of something, even if it's not in the physical sense, you can still be part of something, then you don't feel so alone, and the burden is lifted of all of these things that are happening. So they are saying that these symptoms, these hot flashes and insomnia and physical symptoms that are happening, it is very much a normal thing. Our bodies have been living in a very dense vibration for a very, very long time. And what's happening is with this light coming into the planet, with our consciousness rising and us becoming more aware of things, us remembering who we truly are, which is a spiritual being first and a human being second. When we start to remember this, it holds a certain frequency. And we cannot hold this higher frequency when we have this lower density belief structures in place. And a lot of times we're not really cognizant or aware or willing to look at the lower density beliefs and perceptions, because if we do, it means pain and we don't want to feel our emotions, which is totally fine. They're saying that is fine. You don't have to do it that way. But if you don't do it that way, you're going to be experiencing hot flashes, insomnia, migraine headaches. It's like your body is trying to energetically rid itself of this lower density energy, and you can do that through experiencing your emotions. You can do that when you ask, what is this anxiety telling me? What are these what is this fear telling me? When you get in touch with that, then you're able to work through that. But if you don't, it has to come out somewhere. So they're showing me like a dam, okay, with water. So eventually, like when the water gets too high, they open up the dam and then the water comes out, which is like if your emotions get too intense, you open up the tear ducts or you scream or whatever, and you let that energy out. Now, if you don't open up the dam, there's going to be cracks and it's going to spurt out and it's eventually going to break. And it's the same thing with your body. If you do not acknowledge the emotions that you have, and work through that, it's going to come out physically. Everything that's in your body as a discomfort comes from a thought and a belief that you are holding that you are not looking at. So if you have a specific ache in your body, ask, what is it trying to tell you? And have a conversation with it. Journal about it. You have all of the means to get yourself better if you are not feeling well. You have it. You are not victims. You are more powerful than you realize. So please understand that these symptoms that you're having, that it's because we are moving into a higher frequency. And it can be lessened if you deal with your emotions. Okay. So the next part of this, someone was commenting that it feels like when they took one step forward, they took two steps back. Okay. So, and this just happened to me like very intensely about 6 weeks ago. So what happens when, specifically if you're a light worker, this is towards light workers, specifically this. When you get the courage and the motivation to move forward with something that you just have so much energy and you just want to do it and it feels right, and then you go do it and you're doing really well for a little bit, like, yeah, I'm in the groove and everything's falling into place and the synchronicities and all this kind of stuff. Okay, if you have not let go of the lower density emotions, it's going to feel like you are being pulled back into this space, into this vibration. It's not a bad thing. You're not doing anything wrong. You're not making a bad choice. No one did that to you. It's all part of the process that has to happen. So if you move forward and you wanted to do something, then you felt like you got cut off at the knees and you've been in like the depths of hell emotionally and just out of it, and all of this stuff is coming up and you're in tears all the time, or you're angry all the time, or whatever it is, that is all of that stuff that's coming up. And the reason why it feels so intense is in proportion to your light and how intense your light is. Okay, so just realize, and it's not like a one and done either. I know it's a bummer that it's not a one and done, but each time you move up in a vibration or you increase your frequency, this other stuff that's there that can't hold that frequency is gonna get pulled up. So just understand that there is no like right time for you to fulfill your purpose. You are fulfilling your purpose, even if you're not seeing clients, even if you're not doing your work for other people. You are fulfilling your purpose if you are going through your own emotional state and cleaning that up. That is part of it, because that struggle, that those perceptions and beliefs, all that kind of stuff, when you find the gift in that, that's the gift that you share with others. It's our experience of what we have gone through that can help others along the way. So please know that you are exactly in the right place at the right time. There is no hurry for you to fulfill your purpose. There's no place that you should be. You are exactly where you need to be at this time and place. And here's another thing that they're saying is that if you're a light worker and you're building your business, you don't have to be the next great sensation. You don't have to be this huge figure in order to fulfill your purpose. The more authentic you are, the more joy that you have with what you're doing, the more you are going to be able to help people. If you're a big figure and you're stressed and you're not in a good space, you're not really helping those people. But when you really feel like you are in your body but connected to your soul, you love what you're doing, and you help maybe 2 or 3 people, those 2 or 3 people are going to see 2 or 3 people, and then so on and so on and so on. So it's like, it's more of a ripple effect for us light workers. So And anyway, if you're feeling that you should be doing more, that's the ego. So you can just tell the ego, be quiet. I'm coming into my heart. I'm coming from my soul. I'm doing what feels good for me. I'm taking care of myself. I'm having boundaries. Okay. So that is what is needed from you. So just they're giving you a little pat on the back. They know it's been hard, but you're exactly in the right place at the right time, and they are thanking each and every one of us for being here at this exciting time on the planet. Okay, that exciting time on the planet was not my words. It's kind of scary right now, but it is kind of exciting because we're seeing a lot of things breaking down. So those were the questions that I had today. If you are interested in doing a session with me, I am totally open to doing that. You can go to my website and sign up for a session. Hopefully we can connect soon. And please keep the questions coming. I love doing this. So thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.